And a very good morning to all of you. Friday, October 18th, 2019 from Viva Las Vegas. It is Friday. You've been pulling for it all week and it's finally here. Our last big day here in Las Vegas today. And we're going to try to make it a good one today. Welcome to all of you. Wait a couple minutes till things populate. Let me get things set. Good morning, Rowdy. Beach is life. We got Vincent. Good morning, Vincent. Don't want to miss anybody. Morning. Hello, Dancing Dawn. Juniper Jones. What's up, bully? And Erica. Good morning. Sister Earth. How are you? Nice. Always an honor to see you. Vanessa. How you doing, sweetie? Jackie, Greg Travels, good morning to you. Valerie Looney, good morning to you. Having my coffee. Friction, what's up? The coffee guy, the morning coffee guy kind of fell down at the hotel today. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, chillin' with Byron. Good morning, JJ, Lindsay. Kind of fell down on the job today, so I had to get my 7-Eleven morning coffee. And there's few things I hate. Hello, Scott. Cheryl, how are you? There's few things I hate more than going over to that ghetto 7-Eleven in the morning. Anytime during the day and doing anything, you got to run the gauntlet of people with their hands out. You know, kind of getting kind of dirty and stuff. I guess everybody has to have their fun, right? Another glorious day here in Las Vegas. Not a cloud in the sky. It was a little breezy last night, a little windy. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? And good morning to my wonderful moderators, Kim C amongst others. Bully, good morning. Yeah, I'm enjoying that coffee. It's good coffee. Good morning, Marie. Well, there you are. Yeah, that's kind of a late start. I had to go chase down a cup of coffee. I'm waiting for coffee, man. Good morning. Thank you, Erica. Glad you're not in Mexico. Governor El Chapo is out of John. Chaos in Mexico right now. Yeah, that ghetto 7-Eleven is a world unto itself over there. Yeah, Mr. Z, I'm going to text you later to see if you're down with the big plan tonight. We'll see what happens. It was a heck of a night last night. There's a lot of rumors swirling. Good morning. How are you today? I love your lipstick. It looks great. I woke up today, guys, just flooded with text messages. What happened last night? Why weren't you live? Did Marshall get beat up last night on the streets of Vegas? You know, Lindsay, I can't control what other people do, but it was an epic night last night. I'll be having some video coming up later on that. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Hey, Susan. Hey, Spirit's Heart. How are you? And let me just, hey, Red, how you doing today, honey? So we'll get to that in a little bit. But tonight, you know, I got to tell you, I'm kind of clubbed out. We had what do we have last night? We had the big meetup with Linescrew, and there was a guy from Australia there. We met up at the Mirage at about 7 o'clock last night, the Mirage Hotel Casino. And I guess there were about 6 of us all together. Steve-O from Australia had to take off quick. But he's like, oh, he was really funny. This guy's like 6 feet 8 inches tall and like 320 or something. I gotta give you a big hug for me wife. You know, she loves your channel. What a nice guy over there. Hello, Sean. Hello, Tina. Uber Goober, good morning to you. If I missed anybody, let me scroll up. Tomahawk. Let's see, Sean the Bread. No. I don't know where that I'm not sure where that rumor came from. I woke up, my phone was blown up overnight with, and this morning with messages. So we met there about 7 o'clock. We did photos, we did some videos. And, you know, Linescrew one, he's a really cool guy from Canada. He has a nice Class C RV. And Steve-O had to peel off for, get back to, on the road, I guess back to Australia or whatever. So, Linescrew was really cool. He said, here's tonight's plan. I'm going to give everybody, we went to the heck was the name of that casino? I don't know. It's across the street from the Mirage. I don't know what the name of it is. And he said, I'm going to give every person $20. And if you sign up for a player card, then when you go through that $20, they'll credit your card with $20. In other words, with my 20 plus the house, you're going to have $40 at your disposal. And we're going to see how well, everybody does. Well, as you'll see in the video, we all came out winners last night. It was pretty amazing. Yeah, Elvis, Mark Handler, Van Crazy, another channel that was with us. So it was pretty funny. Hello, Yasmin. Hello, Lee Wander. It was a great meetup. I'll have a lot of video. Yeah, you get the free play. All of us at least. I don't know Van Crazy. I think he lost his. But all of us doubled our money and then some. So it was a pretty interesting evening. So, you know, it was great to see Linescrew. It was great to see him last night. So I got some good video. Marshall had his gray suit, light check gray suit on. He looked like a real boss. I think he was a little apprehensive. How you doing, Spanky? I think he was a little apprehensive about the meetup, but after meeting Linescrew, they were good pals, and it was a great time last night. Good time last night. So you'll be seeing that video coming up today. I don't know where Marshall is this morning. I guess he's still hugging the pillow. He's usually a crack at noon guy getting up. But I don't know where the rumor came from that, you know, he got in a fight last night or something like that. I don't know. Anyone else having a brutal day? I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, Bunny Cha-Cha. I don't know. I guess he's still hugging the pillow up there. I'm not sure. So today is the last day. Then after that, we went to a restaurant called A Taste of India or something like that. and I'm still tasting that. We rolled in there about 9:30 p.m. And I don't know what I did. I don't know what I had. I didn't have the tiki masala. I had some other dish, and it was hot. And I was a little bent out of shape because they hardly gave me any chicken in the dish. So I don't know. Let's see. Rain today. Well, it is Friday, and I do want to mention I did get the sad news that that the mom of 3 boys had a medical situation, and you know, I've been thinking about her all night, and she'll be in my thoughts and prayers. She's been wonderful to Jen and I, and we hope that all the best for her. She is a lovely lady. And we wish her a speedy and full recovery from her medical situation. Now, Indian food is not my favorite food. All right, you know, Marshall likes that lamb biryani and with the yogurt sauce. I didn't get a video of that, guys, but that was a heck of a sight, that dinner last night. So, but I kind of go along with the program. I'll eat anything. Living 5 years in China trained me up. that try everything and eat everything and at least give it a shot. So, but, you know, they brought this small little silver shallow bowl with some chicken in it, and you know, I thought for whatever it was, 15 bucks or whatever, that it was kind of a rip-off. So, oh, thank you. Is working on one eye? I don't know. Makeup and me. I'm a makeup artist, right? Eyeliner and lipstick. That's about the whole thing. That's about my whole makeup repertoire there. But I survived that, you know. But I had kind of an acid stomach from eating that last night. That stuff was pretty hot. A loose eyelash? No, I don't think so. A loose eyelash. Hold on, let me adjust it. Hold on. I get it. Oh man. Oh man. Oh wow. I'm just naturally a gorgeous gal, let's face it. Hey, I'll tell you though, Linescrew, what a cool guy. He's really really mellow a guy. Like I said, I was worried that I didn't know who would be at the meetup, and of course, my situation, I go in there, there's a guy from Australia, like 6 feet 8 inches tall, and I'm thinking, well, this is it. This is the end of the line, right? But what a nice guy. The guy gave me a hug, and it was like, so it was good, you know. He's a class act all the way, Linescrew. Pinky Lip Light. Thank you, Francis. Tonight on YouTube live stream, Raspberry Rocket, 9 p.m. All in here are welcome. There we go. Well, then after that, we went to, we decided, I came up and I got changed, and I got on my shorty party dress, and we went over to the Las Vegas Lounge just to check it out. We were there the night before, but it was pretty boring. Man, these carts are like... people rolling these carts all over. It's Friday. That's like it's like a trans girl club over there, and it was okay. It was kind of beat. To me, those kind of clubs are, I mean, girls are just going in there to work, and I mean, it's okay. I don't have anything against anybody, but I'm not one that likes to sit around and just, I'm not one that likes to just sit around and have a beer and stare at people, and girls coming in and out, guys coming up to you. You have a date tonight, honey? And ooh, I love that blue, goes so good with your dress. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. You know, guys, everybody's got a place in the world. So we stayed there till about, I think about 1 o'clock, and then we headed home. So nobody was beat up, nobody was injured last night, no egos were bruised. We want to see the mole people. I'm not sure, Jordan. I mean, that's really scary to me. To the thought of going down to that drainage tunnel down underneath where the homeless live. No, Greg. Nope. It was strictly one beer and just sitting there and just watching the world go by. It's in a lousy area of town. All the roads are all torn up. You know, it's in an old shopping center where the green door is, and it's just a really, it's a, the only way I can describe it is it's kind of a pathetic scene is what it is. I'm not, I don't, excuse me. There was so much wind blowing dust around. I got a mouthful of crap today. Like I say, it's not my kind of scene. I'd rather be out chooching or just poolside. I don't really enjoy fending off people that come up to chat. They're trying to make money, and that's okay. I don't have anything against that. But it's not my idea of a fun night. So, which brings me to tonight. I'm not really sure what we're doing. 4 scores and 7 beers. I've been talking to him. He's been up like 30 hours since he landed in Las Vegas. I have no idea what he is doing. Oh, see if you can catch them all. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. So I texted him today, and I was kind of joking. Do you want to go to the topless pool? Today he's like, it was pretty funny. I think what the consensus I'm seeming to get from people is that it might be nice to do a really nice grand finale chooch tonight. Maybe do the wedding chapels and just head down that way tonight. Hello, is that Orion? Regular clubs are really expensive in Las Vegas. You know, you have little neighborhood bars, and unless you know somebody in there, it's boring. If you go to a club like into one of the major casinos, drinks are $12 to $15 each. I mean, what am I going for? I mean, I can whistle and get laid. I don't have to worry about, you know, that, but I'm not, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm a street person. I'd rather be out on the street doing that and rolling around and walking around and showing you guys the life. Did I miss anybody? Karina, how are you? No, there wasn't any contention at all, Shannon, none at all. Everybody that has met Marshall has been very cordial, and he's been cordial to them. So it was a very good meetup. I would expect Linescrew. You know, it is what it is on YouTube. It is what it is, and they had a good time. Elvis won some money last night. Are they the same height? I'm not going to answer that question, Shannon, because I don't see the relevancy of it. Let's see. Yeah, the clubs just don't do it for me. Yo, not a whistle and get laid. Yeah, I'm not. I gotta know somebody. I gotta connect with somebody. I have to feel a connection. I can't just go in a club and boom, you know, let's do the horizontal mambo. I don't do that. Not my thing. I gotta have a girl that's engaging and funny, and you can tell my kind of girl is bright and smiley, and she's all bubbly, and you know, like a Mexican jumping bean. Things I like that. Let's see if I missed anybody. Hello, JK. How are you? Let me see if I missed. Pubs are pretty much. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, I go to pubs and I enjoy sports bars. Oh, you discovered my fetish. How you doing, hipster? Hey, Bella Rose, the Queen of Buffalo. How are you? Allie Pally, what's going on? You can find a cheap beer in town, but it's going to be between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Hello, Margaret. Yeah, it's Friday, Paycheck Friday. I'm going to let him tell you what he won last night. All of us that participated in Linescrew's gamble off, except one guy, we all at least doubled our money last night. How you doing, Perfect? I got this this one guy creeping around over here. I looked over, there's a guy behind the bush over. Yeah, he just went back around the corner when he got spotted there. This is a weird town, I'm just telling you. This is a weird town. Good morning, Monkey Boy. Yeah, it's one of the mole people out there. So I think tonight maybe I don't know what Vegas Vixen wants to do. I'm clubbed out. You know, you got to get all dressed up and all looking as pretty as you can, and then you go out to the club and it's the same old. It's just, I've had enough observing in clubs and doing, let's go check out this club, let's go check out. I've had enough of that. My life is on the streets. Be careful, Las Vegas yeah, it's full of weirdos, yeah, especially downtown. I'm not in the club to go looking for, I don't go looking for it. Yeah, I don't well, you know, how you doing, Monique? I can't really, hey Richard, how are you? Monique, nice to see you, honey. Go to the Dinosaur Museum. In my experience on YouTube, if you, aloha, if I do things like a museum or go inside of places, people really don't have any interest in watching that. KD, good morning to you. People don't really have any interest in watching those kind of streams. You know, I've done a lot of, like, the Pioneer Museum on Donner Pass in California. Just a lot of museums. The only museum that people had a lot of interest in was the Henry Ford Museum in Detroit. That was about it. People just, they're just not into that. They like to see the street. They like to see people interact. They want to see somebody beat the you-know-what out of somebody on a live stream. Yeah, we love the Chooch. There's my girl, Hipster. Yeah. But as far as, you know, if Elvis is into that scene and enjoys just checking it out, I'm nobody to say that he should or shouldn't do that, especially when you just sit there and just nurse a beer for an hour and check things out. I mean, it's Vegas Chooch and go down to Skid Row. Well, I got to get back to the Rancho tomorrow. I got to get back to Missy Jenn. We've got to get ready for Halloween. And then we'll get back on the van build and get that knocked out too. Hello, J Money. Nothing happened last night, Monique. I woke up, my phone was blown up with text messages and Gmails. You know, did you all get in a street fight last night? Did Elvis get beat up last night? No, we had our meetup with Linescrew. I didn't go live. We went to an Indian restaurant afterward, and then we just went to a club, the Vegas Lounge here, and then we came back. So I didn't do a live stream last night. I guess that's why people wondered what happened. Get down in those tunnels. I've virtually seen enough. Skid Row. I didn't hear about it. Oh yeah, it was all over the chats this morning. People were talking about Marshall got his butt kicked last night. Chumley is working in the candy store. You should go visit him for fun. Yeah, there was nothing went on last night. I guess people thought that Linescrew was gonna have a mega confrontation. I've met Linescrew before, and he's not a guy that's gonna physically get into it with somebody. That's not his shtick. his stick is to be a perfect gentleman at all times, and he was last night. I mean, we had some laughs and things, and yeah. My big takeaway is the big guy from Australia that gave me the mega hug last night. You'll see him on there. So I think I would lean towards doing a mega chooch. I would like to do no, it wasn't good, Alley Pally. In my opinion, number one, it was spiced too heavily, and I don't mind a little heat on the Indian food, but they gave you a little, it wasn't tiki masala, it was some other chicken makahara or something like that. And all they gave you was a little bowl about that big. It was about that shallow. It had about 5 pieces of chicken in it, small, like chicken nugget sized pieces of chicken, and maybe 1 potato cut up in cubes in the sauce. And I'm thinking, how can somebody call this a meal? They don't even give you a side of rice for it, so disappointing. No, it wasn't, yeah, chicken yeah, that's it, Richard. Chicken makhani, yeah, that was it. No, he didn't get beat up. No, I don't know where they came from. I woke up this morning, my phone was blown up with text messages and emails. Are you guys okay? Are you in the hospital? Rosie, are you okay? Is Elvis okay? Where do we send flowers to? Which funeral homes? Somebody actually wrote me that this morning. Which funeral home do we send flowers to today? No, you know, I got to tell you, it's been a positive trip. It's been good. The whole summer's been good, in my opinion. Now, do I think people will recognize that fact? Well, some will and some won't. Some people are invested for the long term in it, but I can't get involved. You know, he created his own world, so he'll have to live in that world, not me. I thought you got tired of him. Nah, whoop that ass, baby. Inquiring minds, yeah. Which funeral home is he? Show me the body. I want to make sure it's true. Do a hospital. Somebody said do a hospital live stream from bedside. Yeah, the whole trip has been positive. Like I say, people that I always said on YouTube, you have some people that are always very positive. You know, they're always very positive. They take each day as a separate unit. I'm a person like that. My needle's always positive. I never go on streams. I don't talk about other people on streams. I just do my own thing. And then you have a small core of people that are always negative on YouTube. They never, the only thing that they do is they'll critique things. In other words, they won't ever comment on your content stuff, but they'll zero down on just what their agenda is constantly. That's a small group, and then you got everybody else, that vast middle ground, where people move from one side to the other depending on what's going on. So it's been a fine summer, without any drama, without any major blow-ups. We've brought more content in 4 months than people will bring in a lifetime on YouTube, and I'm very proud of that. Very proud of the content I've brought with D-Dubs and with Marshall. I mean, when you tick it off from Santa Rosa to Las Vegas to Salt Lake City to Cheyenne, no, to Omaha, Nebraska, to Battle Creek, Michigan, to Toronto. We saw Norm, to Buffalo. We met Bella Rose and her husband. I passed down to Baltimore, went to Cumberland, Maryland, met Simon, wonderful time with Simon and his wife. Then back to Detroit, up to Chicago, Milwaukee, Cheyenne, Wyoming, where I lost my keys out there with Alpine Gulch. Had a good time with her, Spanky Ham. And then into Reno, then down to Los Algodones, Yuma. Man, it's just been San Luis, Mexicali, Tijuana. It's just been an incredible amount of content. Now people can focus, as most of my subscribers do. They can focus on that content and enjoy it, or they can be, you know, looking with a microscope to try to find any little negative thing that they can hold on to. I choose to do the positive thing. I choose to keep bringing content. I'm coming to Texas, honey. I guarantee you I am coming to Texas. The Porch people are back. Pam was on my stream. Wonderful supporter the other night on the live stream for me. So that's the way I feel about things. I've always used that old expression, to a person with a hammer, everything will look like a nail, and it's very true on YouTube. But luckily for me, with my subscriber base that I have and the people on my channel, it's like no matter how people put up hate videos and edit things and splice things together, people know my heart on YouTube, and they're not moved by the stuff that other people put up and comment by. And I think that frustrates them to a great degree, but a small number of people is never going to affect a great number of people. It's like if you put a couple of drops of red food dye into a pool, it's going to be indetectable after it diffuses into the pool. And that's the way I feel about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be at the Strat today or not, Jack. Yeah, to a person with a hammerhead. Yeah, they're coming back. I saw them on the chat the other night. They were in my stream. Was that Mr. Dirty? Yes, it was Mr. Dirty. I love when you cinematic. Thank you, Kathleen. I always try to do at least one cinematic video. But again, you'll never see a comment from the people that choose to nitpick away at the negatives. They'll never be there making positive comments on any videos whatsoever. So what do? I continue to bring content. I continue to grow my subscriber base. Yeah, there was a 2-week period, 3-week period. I lost a few subs, but you're always gaining new people along, and it's always growing. But the top priority is not my channel now. I'm not rushing around to remonetize the channel. I'm here to just travel and have fun now. That's my whole point. I'm not going to do anything except bring fun content, do things that I enjoy doing. Yeah, Mr. Dirty is a silver fox. Yeah, you do, Monique. You're a very special gal to me. So that's what I'll continue to do. I like a lot of other people that do the chats, and it's just they do their thing and I do my thing. But you'll continuously see people will say, I'll do what I want on my channel. I can't be responsible for what other people say. And then they'll want to hold you responsible for what other people say on the chats. I don't go down that rabbit hole. What comes out of other people's mouths, people judge them accordingly. So I just enjoy being positive and doing my content. And I don't give airtime to, I never give airtime to negativity. Yeah, lead by example. Thank you, Mr. Z. Lead by example. So that's the thing. YouTube's big enough for everything. The people that run the chats, it's cool. I like it. The people can come and go. They have a place to gather. They can have some good times. They can listen to some music. They can talk about stuff. I'm moved more to the content side of putting up daily videos of my life and travels and adventures, whether that includes D-Dub, whether that includes Mr. Z or Mark Handler or Linescrew. There's nobody on YouTube that's met more people within the YouTube community than I have. You do what I always do. I just do. Let's see. Trump's first word. Amen. Yeah, but birds. Where's my birds today? I think it's so funny. Vinny G has those sound clips of birds. It's unbelievable. Oh, thank you, Margaret. I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy videoing and documenting meetups on YouTube. That's great. Now, Fourscores is a really wild guy, right? Big hair, really cool, like a real mid-Atlantic person like I am. So if we can get him out on the chooch tonight, that'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be good for his channel too. He'll be able to meet some new people and do all that. Yeah, we can do a wouldn't that be nice, Monique, to do a stream house in Padre Island? Oh wow, Studio City hotel pool was free a few days ago. That's amazing. That is nice place. Yeah, Fourscores. I like his personality. I want to run my fingers through his hair. I'm not. I'm not going to let him run his fingers through my wig. It's so nylon. Oh, the best made Korean, you know. Oh man, when you go to the wig shop, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, remember that? I went to the wig shop before. Yeah, I'll probably do that. That would be fun. It's coming into Halloween time. I'm going to be doing a lot of dress up. I'm going to use the McNamara channel, do a lot of dress up funny. I'm going to get Space Girl back and have a good time. I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. I'm going to be getting back to the vintage audio stuff. I have a lot of projects backed up there. I want to do regular baking and cooking too. And maybe I'll teach Marshall how to cook a little bit. I got the van build to do, which is a much more simple build now, thank goodness. And I plan on doing a first-class job on that and really detailing and working on that rig. Never heard so many rolling wheels along here. What else am I going to do? We're rolling thunder this morning. We're gonna take Marshall to the gun range and get him proficient and get comfortable with handguns out there. Probably a couple long arms too. He's had the idea he needs to protect himself at the Rancho, and just between you and me, there's no way I'm ever gonna put a gun in his hand at the Rancho. He might accidentally shoot a gasoline container and send the whole Rancho up in flames over there. Then I want to do some metal detecting too. Hey, Alabella, hope you can fire a machine gun there. You can if you want to spend $125. I tell you, there's a lot of things I could do here. I could parachute out of. I could strap myself on the back of a guy and jump out of a plane. And flying wig, woo, parachute down to the ground. I could take a donkey ride down to the bottom of Grand Canyon, and in the whole history of the Grand Canyon and the mule trips down to the bottom of the canyon, there's never been a person that died on that. I'd be the first dumbbell that fell off of the mule and down the side of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, everything is expensive as heck here. Yeah, oh, well, on the range, but firearms at home is a different story. You have to be very proficient to have firearms, and we don't just put them in the hands of anybody to ask for one. Yeah, I know Mexico's kind of heating up. It's not the it's not the Baja Peninsula. It's on the mainland of Mexico. There's some stuff going on down there. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't plan on going into a country if I'm going to be, somebody's going to throw me an AK and say, hey, you're on our team now. Let's go. I miss Arizona so much. I love the Grand Canyon. You know, $125 to feel like Rambo. JK, just to get into the neon museum is $30 to go see the neon, and you can't even video it. Yeah, do a jump with the Dorito bikini on. There you go. I think I got the Dorito on today. I don't want to get I have it on underneath right now, ready to hit the pool here today. 120. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, you want to go to the mob museum, it's $25 and stuff to get in the door. I mean, stuff is just, it's really expensive here. Really. And to me the fun is on the streets. When are you guys heading? We're heading back tomorrow morning, probably late morning. Heading back to the Rancho tomorrow. And then we're going to get settled in for the rest of the month. I'd like to do a lot of costume stuff and hangouts like that. They're a lot of fun. Strapped to a guy is interesting. Well, you're strapped to that guy tandem parachute jumping, and the guy's like, you know, you're going down with him. You're like, hey, when are you gonna pull the cord? The guy's like, I already did. Don't you have a reserve parachute? Don't you have an emergency parachute pull? That's just in the movies. Splattered Rosie over the ground down below. I'm not going to be paragliding. I'm not going to be bungee jumping. I'm not going to be jumping out of a plane. I mean, I'll do the Mile High Club up in a commercial airliner, but I won't be jumping out of anything. Might be in Mexico, but it's not. Yeah, Mexico is a big country. There's a lot of variation in places. And the Baja Peninsula is a place that they give a high degree of protection because it's such a high tourist area. Spend time. Good morning from Reading. How you doing, Rita? I love Reading up there. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, extreme sports is not my style. Like traditional team sports, baseball, football, basketball. I love to play that stuff. I can still play a pretty good game at my age. As long as I have my knee brace on, I can be your point guard. How about bikini basketball? How about that? Oh, man. Anyway, it's been a great trip. We will be heading back to the Rancho. I'm going to push for a mega. Would you do water skiing? Yeah, I couldn't wear a Dorito. I mean, if you go water skiing, you really need to wear a one piece, right? Because I've literally seen people in San Diego, chicks with their bikinis just torn off of them. Water skiing. Who's the same height? I don't know, Shannon. Who cares? You know, who cares how tall people are, how short they are? I mean, I love you, girl, but I didn't get a measuring tape and see who was taller. All I know is when you meet a guy from Australia that's about 6 feet 8 inches tall, that makes an impression on you. And about 4 bills. Really nice guy, though. Yeah, the Mile High Club. So, Monique, that sounds like a really cool thing to do. Padre Island, to try to set up a streaming house down there. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Streaming houses are okay, but I think the expectations always outweigh, you know, what happens in the end. And if you're enjoying the chat, please give a thumbs up today. I'm not sure if Kat's going to be around. She's welcome to go chooching if we go chooching. I haven't really heard anything. Oh, you're interested in the bikini basketball. Yeah. Kat and I are friends. I just haven't heard from her. She sent me something not related to the trip yesterday. So, hello, fun in the sun. I've met Kat 2 times in person, and we've had a good time each of the times boobs are the measure. That's right, Shannon. Boobs are the measure. That's exactly right. Vicky, good morning, my sweet. Vicky, how big are your boobs? I never saw a town that was so much about TNA as this one. Raised in Phoenix. I enjoyed Arizona a lot. Thank you, J Money. I loved Arizona. I didn't like the 108, 110 degree heat, but I found the border towns very interesting. Yeah, Spanky, it's all about the TNA down here. But I still think downtown is a cool place to be. So Quinny, good morning to you. So I'm going to try to get, I've already talked to Fourscores. I've messaged him. We've messaged back. I didn't hear from him for 30 hours or something. He's like, Rosie, I've been up for 30. I haven't slept since I got to town. So he's out there hitting the machines, and he'll probably crash today. And we'll see if we can get him out on the chooch tonight. Yeah, shaking them TNAs all in your face. Okay, take care. Who's that? Is that my girl Jenny? You take care, Jenny. Hey, how you doing, Ghost Player? Good morning. I hope he's winning big too. He's a really nice guy. And he'll meet anybody. He's like, I'm down for anything. So tonight might be Mark Handler, Mr. Z, me, Fourscores. It might be a mega chooch tonight, and maybe Marshall. He might want to go off to a club or something. I'm not going to a club tonight. I'm clubbed out. And maybe Vegas Vixen. So it could be the largest chooch in the history of the Boyd here. How you doing, Joey? Breaking new ground on the Boyd. A mega chooch. Yeah, he's crazy cool. He's fun. Did you see the Jen plane fight? No, I didn't see that. Yeah, Mr. Z loves to chooch. And then we'll probably end up here and maybe have a couple beers here and say goodbye. Because I probably won't be back to Las Vegas until April, May. So thank you, Opiami. I appreciate that. Sounds like a fun. So it should be good. The Rangers do spring training in Surprise, Arizona. I know it is. I love, like, Marshall's, and I am too, fascinated by the border towns of Mexico. So we will probably make our way down to Texas. And I would love to see Monique. There's a lot of people in Texas. Texas, I believe, is my #1, besides California, maybe my #2 state for subscribers. And I don't know, most people in Texas have really, really been cool. I don't think I'll ever meet Joe King. I mean, he's a very private person, and he's he's all over invested in Elvis and everything, and that's cool. We all got to be something on YouTube, but I don't think I'll meet him. I'd like to, but I don't think I will. Let's see. Oh, I live in Surprise. That's good. I knew a trans girl friend of mine from way back in the day, way back in 2011 and 12, that lived in Surprise down there. Beautiful gal. I kind of lost track of her over the years, though. What happens, God? Yeah, you're getting caught watching. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Nice to see you. Mr. Z and Mark are both great guys and always game for. Yeah, Mark Handler's been a big gambling winner on this trip. I'll let the cat out of the bag and tell you that he was the big winner last night. How long did you give up? I gave up smoking No, I smoke now, but I don't smoke that much. I quit from November 1st, 1995, and I restarted like June of 2019. So do the math. Oh, thank you very much. That's sweet. When's the next metal detector shoot? When I get back to Santa Rosa, I guess I'll take Marshall out and teach him the ways of metal detecting and all that. So Missy Jenn enjoys metal detecting too. Yeah, Mark Handler's gold. I've never heard a negative word come out of Mark Handler's mouth. I think it's just the way he was raised. He's just a real solid Midwesterner and a joy to be around. Yeah, the metal detector content's going to increase dramatically coming up. So it'll be, probably late night hangouts, baking, metal detecting, vintage audio, some local travel. I guess I'll go around and boondock some of the local areas and show Marshall, since we're not taking out the rear of his, good morning, not taking out the jungle room in the rig, he'll still be able to use that to sleep. And there's a lot of cool little towns around there. Go watch the movie called Only the Brave about the hot shots in Prescott. You go back to Prescott, maybe you could look in the area. Hot shot. I've never been up to Prescott. That's where Marshall escaped the heat of Yuma. He went back up to Prescott. Let's see. Yeah, vintage audio. I want to get that going. I got a lot of projects that need. I got to put up some vintage audio listening experience. Once I repair things, I put it on the wall of sound, and we listen to what it sounds like, and we do a video of that. I want to do some more vintage audio reviews of specific ones that I like and recommend. Some of the history of these great companies, the Pioneer, the Kenwoods, the Fishers, all that. Yeah, Mark's a guy that the glass is always 90%, 95% full for him. Why don't you smoke on your videos? I don't know. I look at videos sometimes with people with the smoke hanging out of their mouth, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just don't smoke in Marshall's van. That's funny. You need to meet OG Geezer. I don't know. He'll have to meet me. I'm not going out of my way. I mean, if he wants to meet me, he can message me at icanmakeitlikenew@gmail.com. Yeah, I don't know, Greg. I rarely smoke on camera. Oh, it doesn't look that bad on cam. Let's see. Yeah, smoking on video looks so about half a pack a day, about 10 a day through the day. I'll just sit down on the side there. I don't know. I just don't do it. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of us smoke. At my age, I didn't care. 61 years of age. They don't even keep statistics on people that smoke at that age and start. So I'm not particularly. I'll smoke until I get bored of it, and then I'll quit again. I just go cold turkey. I can just go like that and not do it. I did it before, and I had smoked for like 20 years before that. Let's see. Oh, there's Four Scores. There he goes. At the Flamingos. How goes it? There's Four Scores. I think Four Scores is going to be On the Mega Chooch. Oh, you can't believe I'm 61. Smoking it up here. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy night. Miss Betty Davis. What a jump. Let me try it again. What a jump. Oh, down in Las Vegas, there was some dick on the, there was a store next to the D Casino hotel here on Fremont Street. The guy's like, that's $15 a pack. I'm like, what? $15 a pack? Are you kidding me? Yeah, you better get some sleep for scores if you're going to go chooching tonight. It's been since 90. You smoked. It's been since 1995. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to see Vegas Vixen out on a chooch sometime? I've never gotten Vegas Vixen chooching. Now, 1 block away, 2 blocks away at the Ghetto 7-Eleven, $8 a pack. So, yeah, that's one place, and 2 blocks away there's $7.50 plus tax. Go figure. You know, I told the guy, forget it. Forget it. There's no way. I'm not going to be a sucker. Yeah, you better get rested. You know, you better get ready for a mega chooch tonight. What a dump. Yeah, I'm on. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Beautiful, nice to see you. Yeah, I will catch up with you. Nah, I started smoking in June. I think I'll probably quit for New Year's this year. Black and mild gars, that's it. Yeah, Lisa, we'll catch up in San Diego on the way back down to Mexico, if Mexico is not in flames. Mr. Dirty, what's the score? What's the skinny score? How you doing, Mr. Dirty? Good morning to you, sir. Mr. Dirty, show us what you're looking at in front of you. Okay. Not the best scenery in the world. That's my view. Wow, 63 bucks. Nice to see you, Mr. Dirty. You never know, maybe Mr. Dirty will show up on the chooch tonight. I want to get Vegas Vixen out there chooching. Okay, yeah, I got Red in here. Oh, Red, it's so great to see you in here. Let's see. I'm doing good. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, my phone was blown up with text messages. Did Elvis get beat up? Yeah, what of you, huh? How you like that view? Yeah, Vegas Vixen would be great to have on a chooch. Yeah, it's quiet today. The famous green wall. I call this D-Dub's green wall. What of you? What of you? Good morning, Missy Jenn. Let me give Jen a kiss. Good morning, Jen. See you tomorrow. It's a nice little area. Yeah, everybody tell Vegas Fiction to go out chooching tonight. Everybody vote. Let's get a 77. Vote 77 if you want to see Vegas Fiction out chooching tonight. Classic Rosie. We're gonna start. I'm probably gonna run down and pick up 4 scores at his hotel. Probably about 9 o'clock, 9:15. We start a little later here, I know. Come back, bring him on the chooch. And 4 scores will be here, but he better get some sleep. He's been up like 30 hours or something. So then I'll drop him back at his hotel. We'll start here, and I think we'll do the down the where the wedding chapels are and all that. People, I've got a lot of requests to do the wedding chapels. Yeah, big. This could be the biggest chooch ever. He probably will if everybody's gone. He'll probably go chooching tonight. I'll tell you, Vegas Fiction, I'm clubbed out. You know, I mean, I'm clubbed out. You know, another night night at the Vegas Lounge. You know, I can't just sit around and drink a beer and just stare at people. And I know that 4 scores had wanted to go chooching. Yeah, people, I've had a lot of requests to do the Wedding Chapel Row again down there, and that's a very interesting chooch. We might creep around the backside of Naked City again, which is a really weird area behind the stratosphere there. Did you see they took that motel and revamped it in apartments? I didn't look at that. I didn't see that. What happened to Booth? What happened to what? Boot MF Head. I don't know what that is. Gold and Silver Pawn Shop is on Las Vegas Boulevard. I haven't seen any of the big names in Vegas. No, I haven't. If you want to pay $90, yeah, divorce chapels. So that would be my suggestion for tonight. And then we'll come back here and have a beer. I quit in 2012. Vape, that's cool. Virgin Vapor, woo, in Santa Rosa, there we go. Please don't let me try to sing at some poor couple's ceremony. I never go to shows, Kim. I did that years ago. Thank you. I went to like Mac King, the Magician Show. I've been to Jubilee, which is the showgirl show. It's like something out of the old Ziegfeld Follies. They have a tops on show at like 4 p.m. and then they do the 10 p.m. show, and it's a topless showgirl. And it was a lot of fun. I actually think at that time, yeah, it was, even then it was like, they had a 2-for-1 ticket. Let's see, where are we gonna go? What did Francis say? Yeah, Marshall's had no problems walking. I think we'll try to meet here about 9. Mr. Z's gonna be there, Mark Handler, 4 scores. I guess I'll go down and pick up 4 scores. Let's see. It's going to be a big chooch tonight. And maybe Mr. Dirty will show up again. Another encounter with Mr. Dirty. Marshall, I have a few final words. It'll be legal for... Well, whether anybody believes it or not, he has lost weight. I missed. Well, I didn't even know Handsome Robert was in town. I don't really smoke on camera, to tell you the truth. So Vegas Fiction, then we can come back here and have a beer or something. Or stop on the way up. Across the street is Candy Store. Chumley. Yeah, the Pawn Stars is a disappointment. I've got a lot of videos up over the years. Even like that smoke. Yeah, there we go. You like the Cirque shows? They're supposed to be the best of the best. Yeah, he's been chooching good. He hasn't had just the usual. Where you going to be? I think we're going to try to do the wedding chapel. Take a walk down towards the stratosphere, maybe creep around the stratosphere a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Missy Jenn. There we go, JK. The Pawn Stars thing, yeah, the store is very small when you go inside. It looks much bigger on TV. And I think, quite frankly, people are bored of that. How you doing, Jen? I think, quite frankly, people are bored of the whole Pawn Stars thing. I'm dealing with the last night's Indian food. Chumley hangs at the Magic Card Shop, not the pawn place. Okay. And I think it'll be later. Nothing gets underway here till about 9:30 here in Las Vegas. I'm sorry if you're on the East Coast. It's just the time that we get things rolling here. You know, this is a town that doesn't really get cooking until around midnight. Why does the stratosphere have such a bad rap? Well, it's in a scruffy neighborhood, for one thing, and not many people like to venture up the north part of the strip there. So, Bombay Belly. Yeah, Pawn Stars. They found out a lot of that was scripted and contrived. Yeah. Do you have a major fire? I'll put it this way. Indian food. It's okay. My problem with the Indian food was the portion of chicken they gave was so small. It came in a little silver dish about that big and about that shallow. And it just didn't really fill you up. Indiana Whopper. No, I'm okay. I'm not just, you know, when you burp, you just taste all that spice. Pawn Stars building champ. It used to be 5 years ago, Scott Clark, 6-7 years ago, they'd be lined up outside to go in. Now you see a couple people. There you go. You got to take a nap. Now you don't see a lot of people at the Pawn Stars store anymore. Thank you, CC. Yeah, take a nap this afternoon. So we'll see if I can get Elvis hired at the wedding chapel down there. Viva Las Vegas. Oh, I think about 10 a day. Face. Winding. Yeah, it's winding down. People, it's, you know, everybody's seen it. It's just boring now. Yeah, being photobombed, yes. So when I get off here, I'm going to go ahead and edit the video of last night's meetup and put that up. Probably put that up on the Murphy channel. And I will be streaming on the Rosie Murphy channel tonight. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll ask one of my moderators to please drop the link to the Murphy channel. So, yeah, drop that so you can watch on there tonight. Theoretically, it should be Mr. Z, Mark Handler, me, Four Scores, Vegas Vixen, Marshall, maybe Mr. Dirty. Hey, how you doing, Janet? Nice to see you, occasional woman. I think Foursquares is another tall guy I'll have to look up to. Yeah, time for lunch. Okay, Scott. Yeah, I can't tell, you know, people to get a haircut and stuff like that. You know, they got to do their own thing. Yeah, there's the Rosie Murphy channel. Oh, Jen's like, oh, please let Mr. Dirty come back. Whoa. A moment of your time, please. Like, Rosie, one of these days we have to sit down and have a long talk. Yeah, Vegas is good. Thank you, Janet. Vegas is good. Having a good time, honey. I hope you're great in the UK there. It's pretty funny. Yeah, everybody's like, please, Mr. Dirty, come back again. Please, please, please. Bully, what's up? Welcome back. Mr. Dirty was tall. I think Foursquares is very. I think Foursquares is a very tall guy too. I got a new Android. I'm gonna, yeah, test it. Go on streaming, Vegas Vixen. Yeah, I think he's pretty tall as well. Yeah, set that up. Setting up text-to-speech on Streamlabs mobile is very, very, very challenging. It's a brutal thing to do. When it's working good, it works great. Because we're walking along and people are firing messages in. Elvis, get a haircut. And it's read out loud so everybody can hear it. And plus I put the Bluetooth on, which makes it much louder when it's out there. So we'll keep our fingers crossed things come together for tonight. That we'll end up with more than one. Yeah, double $1 for 20 times, you end up with $1 million. You like the cemetery polka? Yeah, it's a text-to-speech when you're saying, how much money did you get, Elvis? Yeah, he's cute. No, I didn't go live last night, Jen. We had to meet up, and then we went to get some Indian food. Then we went to the Las Vegas Lounge last night. And we rolled by the green door and just looked inside. Watch yourself. Yeah. Trying to get, well, plum crazy. Yeah. If you go back and look at my videos from 2015, our first trip to Las Vegas, we were walking by the Chippendales booth on Fremont Street, and Elvis took his shirt and ripped it off and walked down the by the Chippendales. Woo! I could be a Chippendale. Look at it was a good video. I don't call them the Chippendales. I call them the Chimpendales. No, not last night, Vegas Fix. No. It was strictly a observatory mission last night. What's the single biggest bet that you've ever made? Ooh, I probably had cumulatively on a craps table at one time. I probably had over $500 on a craps table. That's probably the biggest bet. That's probably the most action I've ever had on at one time. Yeah, the Chimpendales. That's probably the most action I've ever had working on a table before. $5 on the line, full odds behind, every place bet, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Come bets in the middle, and a lot of action on the table. Pressing bets for those of you who play craps and stuff. So, all right, guys, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. I think I got him all wiped out on that bet, bully. That was an expensive night. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm going to try to put together the video on the meetup from last night. And then I'm going to get some poolside today. I wanted to do some pool streaming, but the water is so cold here at this pool. It's like major shrinkage, right? It is so cold. The hell fell out of the tree. Birds are dropping stuff on me. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out and wish you all a wonderful day. Sister Earth, always good to see you on here. Peace to you. Stay tuned for the Chippendales. It should be a good time. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up on your way out, everybody. And I will see you later today. Vegas Vixen, get your choo-choo shoes on, honey.